This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Welcome back, you beautiful people. We are Gemma and Campbell, and this week we are going on one of those boats and going the furthest north that we have ever been.
Well, the boat we're going on might be a little bit bigger than one of these. It has been almost 12 months now since we moved into our home on Wales, Ellie the Elddis. And since then, it has been an incredible adventure. From the coastal haven of Dumfries and Galloway, all the way to the stunning coastline of the northern reaches of the UK, we have discovered so many incredible hidden gems and beautifully secluded park-ups, all reminding us exactly why we love our home country of Scotland so much. This week, we take our Elddis AutoQuest 155 further north than we have ever been before, waving goodbye to mainland Britain and sailing off to the land of the Vikings that is the Orkney Isles. Here we will spend 4 days exploring the ancient sites, tucking into the best food that it has to offer, and searching for the beautiful wildlife that calls this remote paradise home. Join us for an island adventure that we will never forget as we show you what van life is really like on the island of Orkney. And if you are new around here and want to see more adventures, then hit that subscribe button and join the gang as we bring you along for another week of van life in Scotland. Okay, so one thing I actually forgot when you're getting on a ferry is that you need to actually turn off your gas. So that's the next stop we need to do. So good job you reminded me there. And then we'll head up and get comfy on deck. I don't know if that's Ellie, but our immobiliser has picked up the fact that the key isn't near the ignition and she's moving, so they're about to phone Metatrack, who then, if they don't get through to me, they phone the police. And I've got no idea how to disable this. Well, I hope that's done the job. Otherwise we'll have the police arriving at our doors in Orkney when we arrive. First glimpse of Orkney. Is it sunny?
Far from it.
Far from it.
Very, 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 very misty.
No.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze.
So the ferry only took about an hour and a half, but it's been a long day. It's now 8:30 and we are feeling pretty peckish, so I think to keep it nice and quick, we're going to go and get a chippy.
First order of business, let's go get the chips.
And I've still got Tennessee on.
Sorted. Step 2, find somewhere to park. Here we are, home for the night. That is an absolutely cracking view. Just found out in park for night. It's basically just right beside Sandside Bay, and yeah, it's like the most kind of easterly point of Orkney. So we thought we'd shoot all the way over to this side and then work our way back over the next couple of days. You ready for dinner?
So ready.
Let's get that oven on.
20 past 9. Oh
20 past 9.
Past our bedtime.
20 past my bedtime.
I tell you, these late nights really throw me off. Past my bedtime and I've not even had my dinner yet.
So the one downside about this park-up location is there is zero signal. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little chilled date night, put on some music, have our fish and chips, and we'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Now, before we go any further, we would just like to say a quick thank you to Squarespace for supporting us in making this week's video. From websites to online stores, marketing tools to analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. As you guys know, we have recently just announced our second travel guide that will be released this winter with Destination Earth guides. And thanks to Squarespace, we've been able to build a beautiful website to showcase the best pictures that these travel guides have to offer. Now, as you will remember, we are absolutely useless with building anything regarding our van. Oh, we're going to use the wrong glue. However, in under an hour, we were able to build this beautiful website using Squarespace's simple tools and easy to follow instructions. By using Squarespace's functional tools, we are able to showcase our favourite pictures from the book in a beautiful photo gallery, as well as connect our social media accounts so that our shop is super simple to find for our audience, and use the detailed analytics that Squarespace provides in order to keep track of sales and make important decisions that our business needs in order to continue to thrive. Don't wait another day to take your passion project to the next level, and check out squarespace.com for a free trial today. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Highlands to Hammocks to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's get back to another beautiful day in Orkney. So it's now been 11 hours without any phone signal, and this is the kind of madness that Gemma's been driven to. It's 8 AM, babe. What are you doing cleaning the cooker?
I don't know. I mean, what else do you do when you don't have signal? I don't really know, because normally I'm sitting on my laptop working, got some of my pink stuff out, and I'm just cleaning. You should do this more often, then Ellie would be a bit cleaner. Find spots with no signal.
So yeah, good morning everyone. Now that it's actually daylight, I can show you a bit more about where we parked up last night. It's a place called Mull Head. As I said, it's right on the eastern coast of Orkney, and there's 2 other vans here, so it's quite a popular little spot, but it is just beautiful. I had such a restful sleep last night, so quiet, so peaceful, and listening to the rain on the roof, I am very, very grateful that we made the decision to bring Ellie rather than our bikes on this trip. But I absolutely love this. A little honesty box. Oh, this is well cool, very cute. Welcome to Island Life. I've got some cans, a couple of Mars bars, chocolate bars. Thank you for supporting my local business, Bruff Bakes. I love that. Welcome to Island Life. The rest of the morning went as van life in Scotland usually goes. A slow and relaxing start to the day in a beautiful environment, sorting out the water and preparing the van to hit the road as we began our Orkney adventure.
Lost in the shadows of a million stars.
Why?
Shouldn't they light my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are?
Alright, so the plan of attack for today, we've got a lot of sites to actually get around. We've had a kind of a lazy morning so far. It's been nice just relaxing in the sunshine. But if you watched last week's video, you'll actually know that we're writing a book. It's going to be on where to eat and stay around the North Coast 500, and one of the reasons we came up to Orkney was just because we wanted to add a little bit something different to this one. So we need to shoot around a bunch of hotels, cafes and restaurants, take loads of pictures, meet all the owners and just get a good gist of what dining and staying on the Isle of Orkney is really like. So we're going to hit the road, we'll bring you guys along with us on a journey, and it's looking like it's going to be a good day. And so, as we headed south on the eastern side of the island, we began to understand just why Orkney is such a popular location for people to come and visit. Everywhere we looked in the island, there was either a stunning beach or a historical site with a fascinating story to tell. And so just actually driving around Orkney has reminded me of just why I was so excited to come here, and it's because the island just reminds me of basically a living, breathing museum. Everywhere you turn, there's more historical sites, ranging all the way through from the Neolithic period through to the Viking Age, and then onto the Second World War. These barriers that we actually just drove across are called the Church Hill barriers because they were built to protect the bay of the Scapa flow from, like, obviously Axis naval vessels from entering it. It really reminds me of Alderney, which we visited when we were on the Channel Islands, where it's just like history every single place you turn. And there's just doggies everywhere as well.
So cute.
I know they are. So where have we come now?
We are at the little Italian chapel, which looks really, really cute, and I've seen photos of the inside of it. It looks lovely as well. It's £3.50 to enter, I believe.
We'll go and check it out. And of course, when the sun's shining and you've got beaches like that, you just know you've arrived in paradise. What a cute little place. So it's basically built by Italian prisoners of war during World War II. I guess it's a little place to like remind them of home. It is now time, however, we need to head on to our next site, and I'm getting a little bit peckish, so I reckon we'll head to a cafe. With the eastern coast of mainland Orkney ticked off, it was time to head into the bustling capital of Kirkwall in search of some food, and after a quick wander around the cute cobbled streets, we found the perfect location for a bite to eat.
We've come to Archive Coffee, which is in sort of city centre of Kirkwall in Orkney, and I really, really like the vibe in here. There's like fairy lights along the roof, and it's like a nice kind of atmosphere to it, and the menu is also really veggie, vegan friendly and gluten free or whatever other allergies you've got. They actually have an allergen key which they can give you, so plenty to choose from on the menu, so much so that we are really struggling to choose right now, but I think we've picked our favourites and I can't wait to try them. So we've gone for the vegetarian chili dog and also the salad bowl with roasted sweet potato and sesame marinated tofu. Oh my goodness, the food here just looks unreal.
Is that tasty?
That is so good. I think like sweet potato salad is my favourite thing ever.
I just always laugh whenever I see a salad with like lettuce and tomato. That is a salad. You say you don't like salads, you've just not tried the right one yet. It's so tasty.
Now I'm sure that you guys know us by now. We like to keep things as relatable as possible on this channel and show all sides of travel to a destination. So tonight we are going to be putting ourselves out of our comfort zone because we know that not everyone has an Ellie the Elddis, and we are going to be staying in a king-size bed at the Storehouse. Oh my goodness! Wow, this is nice.
This is plush, isn't it?
Oh, wow! This is really nice. Very unique. I like all the bold colours and I like all the space because, as usual, I am multiple bag lady. I need the space.
This is why we've got a motorhome, guys, because we don't understand the definition of only packing essentials. We like to bring everything that we own. I think this has definitely got to be one of the more luxurious accommodations that we've ever stayed in because it's just beautiful here. I love the colour theme and I just love the actual theme itself, which seems to be like a kind of shipwrecked seaside theme. It's so cool.
I am absolutely loving all the size we've got in this bed. It just looks so luxurious, and we've even got some shortbread and tea pegs, and in the bathroom there's like really nice soaps and shampoos and things like that as well. It's just really feels really luxurious. It's nice, isn't it?
A little bit different from Ellie the Elddis, yeah. Tell you what though, I cannot wait. Get that bubble bath and go for a little soak. It's the little things in life when you live in a motorhome. Well, the room is an absolute bomb site as usual, but I don't think we screw up too badly. Look at you in your little dress.
Feels a bit of a change. How fancy does this look? We've gone for the tempura vegetables with a side of roasted vegetables and a side of pancake chips, of course.
Got to say, that's probably one of the most unique dishes I've had. It's almost like a cold pad thai with some deep fried vegetables, and it is just so light and refreshing. It's like really good. That was so good. I've definitely got a food coma coming on. And yet, somehow, how has this happened?
It's to share. To share. The words chocolate praline stole our attention. And thankfully it's actually not too big.
We're about to enter a very sickly level of heaven. And I can't wait. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that just like chocolate?
That is like chocolate heaven. What a good night.
I have a full tummy.
I am feeling very sick right now, but that was absolutely delicious.
I'm feeling very naughty.
But yeah, it's been a long day, and I think what we're going to do now is just go and chill out and get an early night, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning everyone from a lovely, relaxed morning here in Kirkwall. We had such a chill night last night. We just watched some TV, took a quick bath, and had the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. I'm so relaxed right now. And now it's time for breakfast. Oh, what a lovely place. I've never really experienced luxury like that. Absolutely loved it. I've got a full day out in Orkney today as well.
Yeah,
Are you excited?
Well, I am because it's dry.
And the sun.
It's a rain, so...
The sun is actually shining. We spent the morning wandering the cute town of Kirkwall, exploring the beautiful sights that can be found hidden amongst the hustle and bustle of modern civilization, before we hit the road with the hopes of exploring more of the island. As usual, however, Scotland had other things in mind for us, and the blue skies quickly turned to rain.
And is that not just typical? It's been so nice all morning, and now that we're out on the roads and wanting to go and explore, it has started raining.
Classic Orkney.
Classic Scotland. Classic us running late and taking our time when the sun was shining. God damn it! Now, if there is one thing that you can look out for when you're in Orkney, it is nature. There are oh!
Hello.
Hello! Oh! You're very close up. Look at this wee calf. Yeah, you will literally find animals at every turn. We've seen baby lambs, calves, all the usual kind of farm animals, but we've also spotted hares, and we're on the lookout for the orcas, and we've seen a lot of different seabirds as well. It's just amazing. Look!
What's that over there?
I think...
Is that an owl?
I think it could
Oh
be.
wow!
It
Wait,
is.
get the camera,
It
get the
is.
camera.
The little car's coming.
Oh, that's so cool! Literally middle of the day, and we've just seen, I think it's a short-eared owl, because that was what I was speaking to someone else who's visiting Orkney and they're really into their bird watching, and they said that's the kind of owls that are the only owls that exist on the island. We've just seen one. You want to look out for the fence posts. That seems to be where they sit. on the side of the road. And the good thing is, it's so quiet here, like the roads. You don't need to worry about cars. We're pulled into the side of the road here, we're not blocking anything, and yeah, that was buzzing. Another wee bucket list ticked off, babe.
Amazing. Keeping our cameras handy at all times. But we're still on the hunt for the orcas. Or any kind of whale.
Yeah, no. Come on, Orkney, treat us. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it wasn't going to last forever, was it? It's just, I think this isn't for the night. This is just a proper Dreich island day. It's unfortunate because we were really hoping to try and go and check out the Adbreak, but it's pretty expensive if you buy a one-off pass. It's £10.50, and I don't fancy going to see it if it's like you can't even see the hills over there.
One of the things that I really wish we'd known before coming to Orkney is that a lot of the sites are actually Historic Scotland owned, which means you do have to pay for a ticket to enter, but if you're a Historic Scotland member then you actually get access for free. So sometimes it's actually worth paying for the membership, like we do with our National Trust membership. We've paid for the membership, and actually you will pay it off when you go to visit the sites, because instead of paying like £10.50, £7 per ticket every time you go somewhere, you're paying like, I think we pay like £8 or £9 a month for the National Trust. But yeah, I'd really recommend that you look into getting a Historic Scotland pass if you're coming to Orkney, because you will make your money back.
With the clouds looking to be sitting on us for the rest of the night, we settled in at the park up next to the last site that we wanted to visit the following morning. Cooked up a big Mexican feast for dinner, and cozied in for the night as we watched the rain lash against the windows. So good morning everyone. Orkney is treating us to a beautiful last morning here, which is very lucky because it was raining pretty much all night long. So to make the most of it, we're getting out the van nice and early. It's just turned about 7:30 and low tide is at 10 to 9, and that means that we should be able to get across this little causeway walk and go and try and see some puffins.
I'm so excited! Only woke up like half an hour ago, but buzzing!
So what's really cool is just as you get across the causeway, you actually get into this old Viking settlement called the Broch of Bursey, which is where they believe that an old earl used to actually live. And it's pretty cool, look at that. Cannot believe it's still standing. Oh no, wait, no, that's it there, yep. What do you think, babe? Do you fancy a good renovation job?
Well, there'd be some good views, wouldn't there?
I know, it's not too bad.
I know.
It's a fixer-upper.
Well, it's actually the remains of an old church, would you believe? You can kind of see the outline of it.
Yeah.
So we've walked straight through the island up to the north end, where we're going to keep an eye on the cliffs and see if there's any puffins coming in to nest. Actually, someone told us the other day that you can see them more likely on the right hand side, was that right?
I think so, so I think
it was.
we want to cross over here and go and stand up there.
But that's my left.
But look this way.
Ah, true. Okay, let's do that.
So far, no puffins. Lots of seagulls. I know, bloody seagulls. We're not bird watchers, so we can't appreciate the beauty of the seagull. I just remember in Inverness me trying to get to sleep when it was like the most stressful week of our lives. What is that all about?
I just remember when it was my birthday on the beach and I was about to eat a strawberry and it pooed on my head.
Yeah, that was a good memory. That was a good birthday.
Right on my head.
I was just setting up the drone and Gemma's just said she's seen one.
It's 100% a puffin. I found it. There's one there.
Ah, yes! That's amazing. Bucket lads! Whoop, 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 whoop. Buzzing. That's made my entire trip.
And to think you were ready to go back to the
I know, I'd literally just said the words, I'll fly the drone and then we'll go back. Literally just about to call it quits again after the puffin flew away and I spotted a seal down on the cliffs down there. It's every time I'm about to say, right, time to go home, we spy another animal, so we're saying next time it will be an orca, we'll be way out at sea and we're gonna need to run way back up the cliff again to see it.
They are so cute. So cute. That's the first time that I've really properly seen them. I saw them a few years ago at John O'Groats. Through a zoom on a camera, like really zoomed, you could see them through the camera but really struggled to see them with the eye, but they are close enough to see with the eye. That is special.
I know, the wee legs are just so funny.
I know, like waddle.
So we're just back to the van and Gemma could not be happier with the new toy that she actually packed for this trip. What have you got for us, babe?
I have to say, I have no idea where these came from. I remember taking them on a camping trip like years ago and to be honest, they're a bit of a lifesaver when your feet are like wet and dirty and you want to get into your tent or your van. So.
And you look cool.
I know.
Look at that.
And now, I'm not going to give us another hoovering job for the sake of going in with my boots on. Because really, to be honest, I'm going to be coming straight back out, so I can't be bothered taking them off. Look at this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it didn't really work out as you had planned, did it?
Where did that come from? Oh no! Right, put it up to the side, it's all good.
You tried.
Unfortunately, our short but sweet trip to Orkney has come to an end and it's time to go to get on the ferry.
Hi there, good morning. 10, fantastic. Thank you very much, have a good day. Right, so we've got about 20 minutes till the ferry. We got carried away chasing after the Puffins earlier, and I've still not had breakfast or a coffee. But that's the perks of having a motorhome.
How are you so happy?
I'm not at all. This is all a facade. I'm very good at acting. I need a coffee in my life right now.
I think it's the Puffins.
Yeah, it's good to be Puffins. Okay, so we quickly need to munch this because I've just finished making my bowl of porridge and the cars are already disembarking, so I know they're going to put us on at any second. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It just lets us know that we're doing the right thing and you want to see more just like this one.
And of course, if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our videos, then hit subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and we'll see you again next week.